Welcome back. I am back at my cousin's place because we're working on the car again. So, as you guys know, I installed the front of the, still missing that piece. Go up here. I installed the front eye body and I added a 50mm spacer because that's my future wheel spec, give or take. And when I air out, it's hitting like right here. So I add a little bit of camber, but my camber arms are fully maxed out. So I'm gonna be flipping the ball joint, and that's how you guys can get more camber without buying new arms. So I only need like maybe another degree or maybe half a degree more, and I'm sure that flipping the ball joint would definitely get me where I want it to be. So I can't say how safe it is. I see a lot of people on Lexus pages run this. They put the ball joint, never had any issue, so I can't say for how safe it is. So I'm just going off their word. Okay, sounds a little dark in the garage, but go ahead and get started. I also got this new jack, which is pretty cool, and it goes right under my car without the ramps, so that's really good. It goes easy. And I got this for actually like 120 because Harbor Freight messed up my my order. I originally ordered the regular Pittsburgh 2-ton, but now they accidentally saved me a racing jack, so I ended up getting a racing jack for the same price as that 2-ton, so win-win. So I'm gonna do this the lazy way because the way my ball joints are, I can access it from my hood. So I'm gonna keep my wheel on and just loosen it and just spin it around. So that's pretty much what spinning the flipping the ball joint is. So as you can tell right here, it's completely maxed out. Hard to see. I feel that focus, but it's completely maxed out. So all we're doing is gonna be loosening that and literally flipping that ball joint around, and that's it. And that gives you a lot more camber without having to buy a whole new arm. Now it's probably ideal to remove the wheel, but I'm gonna see if I can get lucky and not remove the wheel. So let's see if it goes. So I got the jack under the lower upper control arm, holding the wheel up, and then that way I can remove these bolts, and then I'll lower it down, and then I would loosen all that down. So let's see if this plan works. If y'all don't know, this is what the bolt looks like right there. It's like a whole long bolt. So with the all but off, I got the jack. I'm holding it on my leg. It fell just like I planned to do. So as you can tell, let me see if I can raise that up. Not for the really bad angles, but this is usually how the ball joint sits. And I don't want to move it because I'm holding the brake line in with the electrical. So all I'm doing now is I'm gonna be flipping that ball joint around, like that, and that's it. We're gonna reinstall it. And that's literally it. That's how you flip the ball joint. So a wise man once told me, never take shortcuts with car parts. I gotta move the wheel now. So if you want a little trick I used to do, try to move the wheel with the without having a partner, I too put my socket in. One's already loose. That one more is not loose. Right here. I hold the wheel with my body and my leg. Push. There you go, see? That's how you loosen the wheels without having a partner. I don't want to press the brakes for me, so. That 50mm though. Damn, boy. So since the wheel's off, I actually have a better angle to show you guys. So this is normally how the ball joint sits on the upper control arm. All you have to do is literally flip it this way, and that's it. That's why some people are saying that it's not technically bad because you're not really doing it besides flipping the ball joint. But some of my friends told me that it puts stress on this ball joint right here, which I understand. So everything has risk. I mean, running backs is a risk too, so I guess I like to do risky things. But this alone gives me a lot of camber. And there's an OEM adjustment down here too. Where is it? It's like right there on that shock area with the low control arm connects right there. But I'm not gonna mess with that since I'm already flipping this. I'm not gonna mess with that, so. Alright, all we do is put that back on and that's it. I cannot tell you how easy it was to put it on once the wheel is off. So it's on, bad angle, but let me show you the before. Oh, this is the after. You see that ball joint is flipped. On the other side, which I haven't touched yet. And then this is the before. See? Again, before and after. I think I'm gonna leave it at the most it can get that I can see. Like this is the most positive I can get. I'm just gonna see how that looks, and then we'll go from there. We'll just slowly adjust everything. Super tedious. Alright, and this is everything said and done. I didn't super tighten it down because I'm gonna be adjusting it possibly later, and it's not moving, so that's good. Alright, that enough said, time to go to the other side. And this is how it is normally. All we're doing is turning the ball joint, and all we're doing is flipping it. I had to use both my hands for that. That's crazy. Alright, reinstall time. Now with the garage open, we can finally see. So everything's in, hand tighten the lug nuts and everything. And it looks like it's definitely gonna clear now. That's a good amount of camber just on that alone. So let's do the first air out and see where it goes. I want to say before we begin, if the mic, I can't really hear it, but if the mic's like stattering because the car's on, I do apologize because I'm gonna try to keep the car on. Because if I keep airing up and down with the car off, it'll end up blowing a fuse because the tank's not running, or the compressors aren't running full capacity. So, alright, let's do the first air out. So I don't know about y'all, but I use the app, and then the app's not super accurate. Like the numbers are accurate, but when I adjust it on the app, it's like different than what the remote is. So this is my ride height a little bit. Ooh, it's a lot better. So I was still airing out with that bad camber fitment. This is how it was right here. Right there. Ooh, hear it? I don't know if y'all heard that or not because the mic's facing towards me, but we may need a little bit more camber, but it's getting there. It's definitely better than how it was before though, so we're getting there. It's gonna be thinner to left, which is not my ideal, so let's raise it back up and we'll go again. So with the car able to spin the front, with the front wheels up in the air, I'm just gonna adjust one side and just move it. That way I can measure on both sides, make it even. So I already shaved this inside lip, if y'all wondering too. It's pretty thin. I prefer not to shave any more because I'm worried about if I like air out one day, it's gonna crack right here because that's stable enough. Right now it's still strong, but I worry if I keep shaving it, it's not gonna make it too thin. So when I air out, it might be tight fitment, it's gonna crack. So I'm trying to avoid shaving any more of the kit and just adding more camber. So just a little bit more and see where it goes. So I ended up adjusting it. I did it a lot more than I thought I did. I put it right in the middle. I thought I did it a little bit, but I guess when I put it back down, it did a lot. So that's how it looks right now. So let's see how it looks. So I was an idiot. It wasn't filming, but like we close. I might have to adjust the strut now or the shock and lower it a little bit, but at the same time I haven't done the other side, so it's inaccurate right now. But look at that, we're money. I might end up shaving the kit a little bit more now because like it's so close. Or at least shaving right here so the tire can clear, or at least right here. I haven't shaved any of this yet, so no. Let's see, let's do the other side and let's find out. Alright, so we're both of them adjusted the same, I think, roughly. Let's see how this airs out. First things first, I'm gonna air it out to the old air out height and see if I hear any of the kit hitting. So let's do that first. Ooh. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that's not a pleasant sound to hear. So it's like I'm about to shave this kit a little bit more. So let's see. So I was able to go to 0 on the passenger side without hitting anything. So I think it's this side I'm hitting something with. I'm going to add more camber or shave more of the kit. So maybe it's this front piece which I thought will be hitting too. I didn't shave it. So I hear this pop. It would make sense if it's this front piece since the passenger side doesn't have it. So it would make sense that it's this piece. So I'm probably gonna shave this piece later and see if I can clear it. So as of now though, I can air out to 0. I mean, yeah, it makes a horrible sound. I was worried that it would be hitting like, let me show this side. I thought it could be hitting this, which is a very likely piece on both sides. So I gotta shave that definitely down 100%. So got some work to do. doing some body work now, shaving the kit. And we're gonna see. So it definitely sounds like it's coming from like one of these spots. So it's either this front or that big piece I was talking about. I want to try to keep that piece as best I can in case we do need to put a bolt to connect both pieces. So I mean, I can always add it like right here or something. As right now, I got lucky on this side, which is it's good fitment right here without any body work. So let's see. But as of now, I can air out, so I'm happy. So Mr. Brad pop right here, but I can definitely shave that down for Dremel. That's what I'm gonna do. If it ends up working, I'll have a follow-up clip or something. But before I go from this garage, this is 0 PSI. So definitely hitting something, needs to adjust the strut. So hey, it's cool. I'm just happy I can air out, because before I couldn't air out at all. And not as tight fitment as I wanted. A little bit loose, so I might have to add just a tiny bit more camber, but it is hitting here. So like I wanted it to hit this flip on this piece. The tire is hitting here. I do not want to run any more stretch than this. So a lot to debate. Exactly what I feared. My fuse blew. It's all good though. Okay, I had some extras. 2 blown fuses. I'm not too sure why. It only happens whenever I'm like airing up and down, up and down. I feel like it's overworking. So let me know if you guys have the same issue and the result for this, because I would love to not blow fuses. Alright, so shaving down the kit a little bit more, I think I got the fitment perfect. Like, just barely tucks under. Look at that. That's probably the best I can get it. Sadly, the driver's side is cut a little bit more. So I guess I didn't cut it evenly, so driver's side still looks good from this angle. But over here, it's not as tight. It's more of a gap, if you can tell. Right there, more of a gap. So not as tight as I wanted to, but the passenger side was exactly how I wanted it. So right there, that angle, let me see, it's pretty tight. So that's how I wanted it. So that's pretty good. So flipping it pretty much worked, and I end up doing max positive on this side. This one's like a little bit less from max positive, and it got me where I want it to be. So flipping ball joints did the trick. So if y'all want to save some money and not buy new arms, that's how you do it. You just flip the Camber arms, or flip the ball joints, I'm sorry. So all you have to do if you want to get more camber without buying new arms, just flip the ball joint. There you go. Alright, thanks again for watching. Hope that camber and fitment satisfies y'all. And I'll see y'all when we work on the car again. What do y'all think? Comment down below. What do y'all think? Alright, I'll see you in the next video.